Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another video. If this is your first time stopping by, hi, my name is Kelechi and I make videos around what it's like to be a student in Germany. I primarily help students who would like to relocate from whatever part of the world to Germany, okay? Once in a while, I still haven't found the motivation for that, but once in a while, when I travel, I will try to put up videos here, but that's like besides the point. But the major reason why this channel is here is to give value to people who would like to move to Germany via studies. So this is an official thank you and welcome to our new subscribers. Guys, we're like at 2,000 plus subscribers now. I don't take you guys for granted. Thank you very much for sticking around. Thank you for doing this with me. Thank you for believing in me even when I don't know, but really, thank you guys. Thank you. I really do appreciate, okay? The purpose of this video is to answer some questions that I'm yet to respond to from my comment section in most of my videos, right? And even those that I've responded to, but maybe not in details, okay? So this video is generally going to try to answer these questions in depth, hopefully, and to the best of my knowledge, okay? So guys, yeah. Stay tuned and keep watching. Alright guys, so the very first question here on my list is, what is the age and requirement to study a bachelor's degree in law in Germany? So basically, like every other course or program that you want to apply for, it's pretty much the same. Like, since it's bachelor's anyway, you need your secondary school leaving certificate, you need if the course is in German, which is most likely to be, I've hardly seen any English taught law program, okay? So most likely going to be in German, but that would depend on your school. Just confirm that, don't quote me on that. So if it's in German, you need to provide your what's it called again? There's this exam called Test DAF or DSH. It's a German language proficiency exam. So yeah, like I said, it depends on the medium of instruction if that's for German, and if it's for English, you have to provide an English language proficiency, which is either TOEFL or the IELTS exam certificate, right? So since it's a bachelor degree program, they need proof that you can actually communicate in English if the course is in English. And if it's in German, you need your DSL, your DSH, or your test DAF. I hope that made sense. And one more thing you'll be needing is transcript of records, like what you did in secondary school, like the grades that you have. What's that thing called again? I think that's your statement of result, I believe. No? Basically, results from your previous studies and depending on the medium of instruction, language certificates. It's that simple. Okay, now moving on to the second question. The next one on my list is what if a German citizen is sponsoring me? Like, what questions am I likely to be asked, and does it affect my chance? Secondly, does going with my family affect our chances with a German citizen sponsoring us? No. The answer to the first question is no. It doesn't affect your chances. Like a German citizen sponsoring you, I believe when you say sponsoring, you mean giving you the Verpflichtungserklärung, like the sponsorship letter. So when a German citizen is sponsoring you, you basically have very good chances of getting your visa when you've gone for your interview, okay? And about questions that are going to ask you, it's simple questions that they will ask any candidate who is applying for their visa. Just Google online, check online, and find out what kind of questions are being asked to students who are applying for student visas to Germany, okay? And the second question you asked is, does going with your family affect your chances with a German citizen sponsoring you? Well, this is kind of a tricky question because first things first, does this German citizen know that you're planning to move with your family? And if you're planning to move with your family, I think Germany is not one of those countries that you carry your entire family at once as a student, except you have to prove rather that you have to open a blocked account separately for them, because they want to be sure that you guys are not going to be a nuisance to them. So if the German citizen is sponsoring you as an individual student who is coming to Germany, and you are talking about carrying your family members, it could hamper your chances, if we're being honest, because They are sponsoring you based on their salary, their income on a monthly basis, except they are earning well enough to cater for you and your family members, quote unquote. Do you understand? If that is the case, and if you have previously discussed this with the German that is sponsoring you, so to say, by giving you this sponsorship letter, then you can apply, right? It's worth giving a try. But if we're being honest, given the situation of things, it would look like you're going for a family reunion at first. Like, it wouldn't look straight up like you're going for studies. So usually how people do it is they move first for their studies and then apply for their spouses to come later with the family reunion visa. I hope that made sense. So yeah, that's the answer to that question. Someone is saying, please make a video on processes in sponsorship letter instead of a blocked account. The content, the addressee, and the addressor. Can I print it out if it is sent through an email, or does it need to be sent via DHL? And I am coming with my family. Do I have problems getting any visa? I think this is from the same person. Yeah. So basically, the process of getting a sponsorship letter is that the person who is planning to give you that sponsorship letter in Germany goes to the embassy and, you know, does some wie heißt das, anmelden, also registers that they want to provide someone with this letter of sponsorship, and then they're asked to bring certain things like proof of where they proof of their income on a monthly basis and some other things. That's not of your business anyway. That's left for them to do. And then when they get to do that, they get this document which would be sent to you. So since you are in Nigeria, it could be sent per post. I mean, it's always better to have that original copy. It could be sent via DHL to you. I think it's easier that way instead of scanning and sending a scanned copy. You get, since it's like needed for your visa embassy runs. Okay. And am I coming with my family? Do I have any problems getting a visa? I already answered that in the previous question. Okay. The next question is hello Kelechi, I got admission in Germany and I have a German who is a friend of my dad and he's willing to sponsor me, and I'm going with my family. Is there any problem with that? How do I prove my home ties at the point of getting a visa? How do I go about the sponsorship letter? What is the content and who will be the sponsor address? Blah, 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 blah. This is also from the same person. How come I didn't notice this earlier on? So I believe I've answered that question. And the next person is saying, please share more on Ausbildung for teachers training. Thanks. Unfortunately, I don't really have much information about that, to be honest. But I could do some research and make a video on that for you, okay? Someone is saying, hello, thanks for the content. I would like to reach you to ask some questions regarding Ausbildung for someone interested in nursing. How can I contact you? Okay, I'm going to be leaving my email address here on the screen. You can write me an email and we can talk further, okay? Okay, the next one is saying how to pay Uniassist by using a Nigerian bank. I really don't know how this is going to work, to be honest, because Uniassist takes money via PayPal, and I think there's no PayPal in Nigeria. You can use PayPal, or I think you could have the option of paying directly, but still, I don't think it's very possible from there. So what I could advise you to do is find someone. If you don't know anybody, you can write me and we can talk about that. I mean, finding someone here who has a German account, of course, that can help you do that payment. So write me an email or write me a DM on Instagram and we can talk further about that. Someone is saying, how do you get a blocked account? Can you explain further how you did yours? Okay guys, I'm making a detailed video about a blocked account in no distant time, like the whole 9 yards, how to go about it. Okay, so stay tuned for that video. All right. Okay, the next person is saying, hi, your tips are quite helpful. Can you please guide me through applying to study in Germany? About this, that's why this channel is there, right? I make videos once in a while. Like I try to make videos based on popular demand, based on popular requests. So this is one of those videos that is very broad. This is one of those requests that is very broad, and usually I prefer you to write me an email or write me a DM for a one-on-one consultation. It's better that way, even though I charge for that service. However, I'm actually hosting a webinar this weekend. This video will be going up before then, so you should be hearing about this already. So if you're watching this video and you want to know about, you you want me to guide you through applying, how to apply to study in Germany and all whatnot, I implore you to sign up to that webinar. I'm going to leave the link for that in the description box, and I am also going to leave it on my Instagram bio. You can check it out there. So invite your friends if you want to really know like the very basics, the core basics of what it's like, why you should study in Germany, how you can go about the processes, how you can avoid certain mistakes to heighten your chances of getting an admission in Germany. This is your moment, because after now you are certainly going to pay for my services. Okay, so the person who is asking this, though it's been a while anyway, but if you're watching this, then do well to join the webinar on Saturday. I think it's the 16th, right? 16th of this month. Okay, so yeah, that's that for that, guys. Be sure to be there if you want free information. Free, emphasis on free information. Okay, now the next question is saying I think I've answered this already. Age and requirement to study. No, this is different. Age and requirement to study a bachelor's degree in Germany. There is no particular age. Like, I mean, as long as you want to study, it's not like those countries where they deny you studies because you're a certain age. I mean, studies have no limit, right? How did they say that again? Learning has no limit. So as long as you have the burning desire to apply for a bachelor's degree, go ahead and do so. And so regarding the requirement, it's pretty much the same with what I mentioned in the beginning regarding the law requirement. So it's just your language, depending on the language of instruction of whatever course you want to study, you provide the language requirements for that. So that's pretty much basic, but then you get to have more concrete information from the website of the school, like from the website of whatever school that you found a course to study in. So the next question is, can they reject you if you have low marks though you got an admission? And I'm believing when you say can they reject you, you're talking about the embassy. No, because basically what the embassy is working with is your admission documents, your admission letter. They're not going about doing any form of scrutiny on your school grades or whatever. Okay, so someone here is asking, the Germany embassy doesn't respond to emails. Why? I'm really not sure, my darling. I don't work with them. I don't know why they're not answering your emails. However, I don't know if you're writing the correct email, because I remember writing an email to them sometime last year at info@lago.diplo.de. I'm going to leave it here on the screen. If you weren't writing to this email, then you should probably try writing to them. I really don't know why they weren't answering your emails though. It also depends on what kind of question you're asking and how you constructed your question, okay? So I think you should, if you weren't writing to that email, write to this email and try to reconstruct your question in such a way that they would like to answer your question. I hope you know what I mean. Okay, the next person is asking, hello Kelechi, please, I'm a bit confused about the type of visa required for Ausbildung from Nigeria. Is it a study or a work visa? Well, Ausbildung is studies, even though you're working alongside. So I want to believe it's a study visa that you're going to receive upon arrival, or rather before you arrive in Germany. Yeah. Someone is asking, will the questions, this is a response to a video I made regarding how to answer your student visa interview questions. Someone says, will the questions be in English or in German? Well, this largely depends on the medium of instruction of your course, especially if you have proven to have had a reasonable proficiency in German language, for example. So if the course is in German and then you claim to have a B1 or a B2, best believe you're going to get some questions in German language, because they'll like to test that as well. But if your course is in English, you have no business with that. Just be like, they'll ask you your questions in English and you get to respond in English as well. Even though when I was first coming, the course I applied for was in German, and then the prerequisite was for me to study German in Germany. So when they asked me, I was like, I didn't do no German language, so I'm supposed to study this language in their country. And then they asked me the rest of the questions, every other question in English language, okay? So don't be worried, the questions are primarily in English language, okay? Okay, someone says, hi dear, if you have a scholarship from Germany like DAAD, like DAAD or another, do you still need a blocked account to show to the embassy for a visa application? Well, the thing is, you don't need you need either of those, right? You need either the blocked account or the letter of sponsorship. You don't need both, because it just covers whoever is giving you the letter of sponsorship is saying, hey, I'm taking care of this person's responsibilities, like I'm responsible for this person financially throughout the course of their studies here in Germany. And if you don't have that, you need a blocked account to say, okay, I'm taking care of myself for the duration of my studies in Germany. I hope that made sense. You don't need the both of them at all. No, you don't. All right, someone else is asking, is it acceptable to book a visa appointment in another country if not getting a slot in yours? I heard that people apply in other countries. Like, I don't know, you could try other African countries. I heard there's Ghana, there's Togo. You can try your luck, really. I think it should work, really. Just give it a try, okay? So, hi, your tips are quite helpful. Can you please guide me through studying in Germany? I already said I'm having a webinar this weekend, the 16th of September, to answer some of your questions and to give you guys my own 2 cents, my own insights on, how you can go about your relocation process to Germany as a student. So if you're seeing this video or you know someone who is interested in that, urge them to be a part of that webinar. Like I said, the link will be in the description box, okay? Okay, I think that's pretty much that. I've come to the end. Yeah guys, that was like all the questions that I had. So I think I'll be doing this like every month. I'll just go search through my comment sections and see if there are any questions that I have barely answered, or that I haven't answered at all, or that I've answered but not in details. I will try to put them all together in a video. So I really hope that this video was helpful to 1 or 2 persons. Let me know you did like it by giving it a thumbs up, subscribing to the channel, and clicking on notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you are instantly notified, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to be seeing you in another video. Till then, take care of yourselves and be good. Bye.